Good morning. I'm Deacon Brian McCaffery of the Diocese of Superior, Wisconsin. Welcome to St. Anne's Church in Cable, Wisconsin. The snow we're having this morning was a little bit unexpected and a surprise, but it makes the landscape beautiful for a few more hours before spring takes on its big hold again as things start to warm up. But not all surprises are so pleasant. This spring, the entire world has been surprised by the dangers of the coronavirus pandemic. Health and lives have been affected, economies have been affected, and for people of faith, we have been affected too. This is Holy Thursday, but we cannot gather together to celebrate the sacred Triduum. Fortunately, thanks to technology, we can join remotely through streaming videos and blogs and podcasts. This spring, I'd also hoped to introduce my parishioners here at St. Anne's and at our sister parish in Hayward, St. Joseph's, to a new devotion, one which most of them are not familiar with, the Stations of Light, a complement to the more traditional and well-known Stations of the Cross. The Stations of Light focus on Jesus' resurrection appearances, spanning the time from Easter Day to the descent of the Holy Spirit at Pentecost. Unfortunately, I will not be able to make the introduction of that devotion to my parishioners in person. So instead, my wife and I have decided to put together a number of short videos, in each of which we will visit one of the Stations of Light. If you're interested in joining us on this journey, come on inside with me now. The Stations of the Cross, of course, are a traditional Lenten devotional practice. We're at 14 different stations, stops along the way to the cross. We pause and reflect on the suffering that Jesus did for us during his passion and death. The Stations of the Cross end as Jesus is buried, and that's where the Station of Lights pick up, also at the tomb of Jesus. Although the Stations of the Cross have been practiced for millennia, the Stations of Light are much more recent. Conceived by an Italian priest in Rome in 1988, they were adopted as part of the Jubilee celebration of the Church in the year 2000, and in 2001, they are officially approved as a Catholic devotion. They are complementary to the Stations of the Cross, so the Stations of Light have a very similar structure. There's an opening antiphon that is sung, a responsory prayer, and then a gospel passage particular to that given gospel reading and event of the station. Then there'll be a reflection, and we'll close with a prayer from one of the ancient fathers or doctors of the Church. It's an important devotion, the Stations of Light, because it complements, as I've said, the Stations of the Cross, for it is through Jesus' holy cross and his glorious resurrection that we are redeemed. The Stations of Light are to be conceived as a journey or a pilgrimage for which we must prepare. And for us to do the Stations of Light up here in northern Wisconsin, I'm going to have to change out of these vestments and into clothing more suitable for the outdoors. For we'll be going out into the North Woods to visit the Stations of Light, to make it a true pilgrimage. We'll be looking at aspects of our beautiful region's natural history to shed some light on the elements and themes and events of salvation history between Jesus' resurrection and the descent of the Holy Spirit at Pentecost. You can't come with us in person, but we'll be taking you on a tour of the woods, looking for insights and metaphors through which God will illuminate the mysteries of the Stations of Light.